Sometimes it's difficult for us to find the enjoyment in life or maybe our purpose in life. And my friend, I'm here to tell you that that is perfectly fine, that you don't know or you don't know how to find your purpose in life. Not everybody figures out what their purpose is off the bat. It takes time, it takes trials and errors. And that is something that I had to go through to figure out what I wanted to do or what was my purpose. What is my purpose, you may ask? Well, let's take it back to 2021 when I started to make music. That was when I really started to make music and started to just make music, just try something different, not nothing too crazy. I just wanted to try something different. So I had a purpose behind my music though. I just wanted to make people feel like that they're not alone. That was my purpose with music. I wanted to reach out to people and I wanted them to understand that the things that they go through or the things that they see or the things or the way that they feel, people feel the same way. And that was one of my main goals with music, and that was something I was doing with music then and still now to this day. I just want people to understand that, the things that y'all go through, you're not alone. And I don't want people to feel alone with anything. And that's just with life in general and my experiences and what I've saw. And I just put it on the mic. And yeah, that's really where I started making music. That's why I started making music. And I also enjoy making music. I don't know, it just helps me. It helps me just cope. I cope to my own music. It's pretty crazy, but I cope to my own music. So, boom. Then that goes on. I eventually started making beats. I got my first placement before I turned 18. So I knew my life was going to be something or in the making or in the area of music. I knew that was something that was going to be a part of my life forever, and that's just something that I've been doing a part of my life. That's my purpose, to reach out to people and just to build a community. And that's what I've been doing with music. I've been building a community and just building my name, and that's how I found my purpose when it comes to music, when it comes to that type of entertainment. Just trying new things and trying to see what I like and what I don't like. That is how I found my purpose with that thing. And now we move on to this, YouTube. I always wanted to be a content creator. I always wanted to do things. I always wanted to stream. I always wanted to talk to people. I always wanted to just be an entertainer. So I eventually picked up the camera, picked up the phone, but I was complaining at first. I was always complaining, oh, I don't got a camera, oh, I don't got this, I don't got that, but I had to start with what I had. So I eventually started making those videos. I started doing reaction videos on this channel. I started doing some vlogs. And then I eventually switched up my content and I wanted to do this type of videos because of what happened, unfortunately, when I was practicing basketball. I erupted my Achilles, so that was something drastic. And eventually when that happened, I was bored, basically, because I had to sit and go through rehab. You really can't do nothing at that point. So I was like, maybe I should just start making some content while I can, because I'm just sitting at the house, just sitting there. So eventually I was like, okay, boom, I'm gonna pick up the camera, make a sit down video and just talk. And that is why I eventually started making these type of videos. But heads up, the content is going to be there. Different content is going to be there. I just want y'all to know. And Obviously, this type of content is not going nowhere, but I just want y'all to know that more content is coming soon, because I don't want to be one-dimensional. I have a lot of ideas in my mind. I don't want to be one-dimensional, but what I'm trying to get at is you guys just have to try new things. See what you don't like, see what you do like, but the hardest part about this whole entire thing is just starting, bro. That was my main problem. I couldn't just start. Like, it was just so difficult because I was so worried about what people was gonna say. I was so worried about how the end result. I was so worried about what if I fail. Which there's no such thing as failing if you keep going. Think about that. There's no such thing as failing if you keep going. But when you give up, it's when you fail. So what I'm trying to get at is just try new things. Find out what you like. Find out what you dislike. And there, my friend, you will find what your purpose is in life. You never know. The thing or the purpose that you're trying to find might be right in front of you the whole entire time. Whatever it may be, it might be right in front of you. You just were blinded the whole time because maybe you're procrastinating, maybe you have distractions, maybe somebody's telling you that you shouldn't do this, or maybe just you just don't feel like it. Your purpose may be right in front of you, but what you put into the world is what you're going to get out. So what are you trying to do to find that purpose? Instead of complaining, I don't have a purpose in this world. Oh, what is my purpose? Try to find your purpose. It may not take a day. It may not take a month. It may not take a year. Or you maybe get lucky and it may take a day. But it starts with you starting. It starts with you starting. How do you expect to get somewhere if you ain't start the car? You gonna walk? You gotta walk, because you ain't start the car. Don't let that go over your head. You chose to walk instead of start the car. You chose the harder route because you wanted to procrastinate and take more time where you could have started the car. You know what type of route you can take. You have these two choices. Maybe you don't have no choices. Maybe you gotta walk, and that's perfectly fine. If you gotta walk, that's fine. But if you have a car, this is a metaphor, obviously. If you have a car, start the car and drive. What is your purpose? I told y'all what my purpose is, and I got some ideas for y'all coming up. Got some, not gonna say too much, but I have some ideas and I have some big plans for y'all coming soon. I want y'all to know that. So yeah, find your purpose, my friend. Find what you enjoy in this life. Remember, start the car. You don't gotta walk. Start the car. Start the car. Find the fuel for the car. Wherever you get the fuel from, find the fuel for the car. Start the car so you ain't gotta walk. But sometimes you have to walk. Sometimes you just gotta walk. If you ain't got the option, sometimes you gotta walk. And that is how you can find your purpose. Try new things, start the car up, and drive. But if you have to walk, walk, my friend. I'm not saying just start the car. If you gotta walk, walk. I'm telling y'all, don't let this metaphor go over y'all's head. If you have to walk, walk. walk if you gotta walk. I love every single one of y'all, OPC family. Y'all know I love y'all, man. I love y'all so much. Hey, I'll see y'all on the next video. I'm out.